Hi air signs, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Welcome any new people and lovely. This is the week ahead energy read for the air signs, and that's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, my lovelies. And right, as usual, I've meditated on the cards, I've taken the jumpers. They're all lying out here, but before we get started, let's get a wisdom oracle to see if we can't frame the reading off. Right. How have you all been? Are you okay? I know we're all still in lockdown. I think it is challenging at the moment. I think it doesn't help when the weather is so bad, is it? I mean, it's absolutely tooth-cracking cold, isn't it? Wow. So, you know, even going out for the daily walk or just whatever little exercise we're getting, it's got to be done in thermals, hats and gloves. Still, just another month to go. Spring is upon us, so fear not, my lovelies. Things will start perking up, looking up, brightening up. You know, the daffodils and tulips will come out soon. Be gorgeous. And then things will feel like they're taking a really good turn, I feel. I mean, it can't go on forever, can it? Right, we've got one there sitting for you, but I'd like another one. Yeah, definitely like another one. Interesting. There we go. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So the first one that came out, we've got all that glitters. And you know, as we all know, the saying is, all that glitters is not gold. And if you look at the card, you've got a couple of masks on top of the gold. So it's almost like something's being hidden from you, or maybe you're not seeing something as you should. Or maybe seeing it as something better than it actually is. It's like the phrase goes, all that glitters is not gold. So that's something to watch, air signs. What else have we got? Blessed. And of course you are blessed. You know, we're all blessed. But sometimes we do forget it, don't we? I mean, especially if we're not having the best of weeks, or we're feeling a bit fractious, not slept well. But, you know, let's weave all, you know, these two messages into the reading here, because it's a good reading. We've got the Six of Swords as the overarching energy of the read. This card is about perseverance. It's about keeping focus and keeping on. It's about, you know, if you do feel that you're stumbling a bit, if you do think, you know, if things aren't as you would like them, this card is here saying, absolutely persevere, because all will come good. And you know, ultimately, what else can we do? We have to keep on, don't we? We have to get by. And remember that you are blessed. You absolutely are blessed. So if you're having a bit of a difficult time, and I sense there's a bit of a blip going on here with you guys this week, air signs. So let's start, because the departing energy, and thank God it's the departing energy, we've got two cards. We've got the Five of Cups and the Queen of Wands. Now the Five of Cups, this is about change. And of course, when change comes into our lives, it brings you know, a certain amount of disruption as well. So perhaps that's why the perseverance card, well, not perhaps, that's why the perseverance card is here. You know, it's about the disruption that comes with it. This could also mean, it could be that you have some conflict around you about something, to do with something, or to do with someone. So it could be that. Now we've got the Queen of Wands on top of it, saying that, you know, the queens are all about patience and understanding. And I know certainly if we're not having the best of times, you know, finding patience and understanding is, certainly if we're on a short fuse, is very, very difficult. But, you know, it's saying just, you know, approach whatever this is with patience, with understanding, with self-control. And it will, you know, if you do adopt those qualities, it will, you know, it will bring clarity to you. So a bit of a difficult situation going on here. I have no idea what it is. It's going to mean something different to all of you. You know, as I always say, it's a general read, so apply it to whatever makes most sense to you, if indeed it does make any sense at all. So yeah, you know, applying your patience, understanding, you know, perhaps a little bit of self-control. It does feel like a little bit of conflict here. I'm not sure, you know, perhaps it's with another person, perhaps it's an internal conflict, perhaps you're at war with yourself at the moment. You know, it's going to mean something different for you all. But yeah, absolutely persevere. Apply the attributes of the Queen here to the situation and clarity will come your way. So that's on its way out. And on its way in, we've got the Hierophant. Major player in the deck, guys. The Hierophant here is all about wisdom, inner wisdom and guidance. You know, you can see the person or the figure in the card here. They're holding a key. You hold that key. You know, it's in you to get through whatever this is. Consult yourself. You know, ask your higher power, if you like, for guidance. Ask them to show you, what do I do next? Where do I go next? How do I get there? You know, ask all the relevant questions in order for you to get past whatever this obstacle is here. Because there is a bit of a wobble going on. But this card is here saying you've got everything you need in order to get through whatever this is and to overcome it. And just to, you know, just to go on as usual, you know, back into normality, if there is such a thing. I'm sure it's different for all of us, but you've got this. If you just dig deep, you know what to do. We've got the Ace of Cups here as the potential outcome. Ace of Cups is all about new ideas and new concepts. It's about doing, you know, it's a new start. It's about, you know, perhaps a new project, a new way of being, behaving in a different way in order to get the results we want. It's about growth. It's about learning, but it's a brand new start as well. So you've got that coming in, and whatever this idea or concept is coming towards you, you know, do remember that you have got everything you need inside you to go and embark upon this new project, new venture, new relationship, new whatever it may be for the individual. You know, you've got the inner wisdom, you know, which is really, really important. Persevere, guys. Whatever it is, persevere. But do remember that all that glitters is not gold. So, do you know what? I'm wondering if that's got to do with whatever is going on here. You know, with the change, the disruption that you're sensing or have sensed. I sense this is coming in though, and maybe, you know, something isn't what it appeared to be. And that's what that card is telling us. So maybe you thought a person was a certain way, turned out to be another way. Maybe you thought a job was a certain, you know, yeah, I've got this new, it might be a new job, I've got this new job, oh great, I can't wait to start. You start the new job and it's absolute pants. You know, it could be anything, but it's something like that. It's saying that perhaps you're not seeing things as they really are. And that's what's causing the conflict that you're having within yourself. You know, also with the Hierophant here, I will say the Hierophant in olden days, the Hierophant is the Pope. It's somebody, you know, within the community that people go to for guidance and wisdom, for instruction, for the best way forward in whatever blip they're having. So maybe it's a case that if you feel that you can't get to grips with it, maybe do seek guidance, do seek somebody else to talk to, somebody who's perhaps gone through the same as you have, or are, you know, and has come through the other end. So although I believe you've got everything within you to do it, it can also signify that if you really can't find it, if you are really stuck at the moment, perhaps do seek somebody else's advice. Fresh eyes, you know, fresh eyes, fresh words, you know, can often change a hell of a lot. So, yeah, guys, but you've got new ideas coming in and you are blessed. So absolutely persevere. And that, you know, the perseverance is the overarching energy of the read. So, you know, I feel that that's the part that I really need to drum home here. Persevere, all will be good. Yeah, whatever it is that has, I feel that something's disappointed you in that you thought maybe it was one way and it's turned out to be another way. Whether that's a person, place or thing, that's completely different for us all. But yeah, and you know what? It happens. It's life. Persevere. Take advice. If you can't find what you need within yourself or your own train of thought, take advice from someone else, somebody you trust. You know, call the troops in. You know, we don't have to do these things alone. A man is not an island. So we do need others in order to take our lives forward in a fruitful way. You know, it's always better with others around. If not for the people, then what? You know, it's really, really important. It's all about the people ultimately. The people we surround ourselves with. Oh, do you know what? There's about 7 cards there. I can't take all of those. Let me see if I can't get one more for you though. Let me give it one more shuffle. No, one last shuffle. If it doesn't want to speak to us, at least we've got one on the table here. Okay, thank you, Spirit. What do we have? Do you know what? I've just done the fire signs and they've got this very same oracle fly out. So I think that everybody is in a bit of a stagnant mode at the moment, and it's absolutely quite understandable. So, you know, I hope you guys aren't beating yourselves up, because we're all doing it. We're all sort of running around in circles and figuring out what is it I'm going to do next. You know, this second lockdown's brutal, guys, but do know that sweet results await. I mean, isn't that fabulous to round it off? Yeah, you're blessed. The results are there. You can get through it. So absolutely focus and persevere, air signs, and you're going to be fine. And on that note, that's the reading. I really hope it helped. I hope it meant something to you. And I love your comments. So do drop me a line if you want to say anything. And have a great weekend. And be kind to yourself and each other. Toodle pip.